Once I stepped on campus and saw a little bit of what was going on here, I just wanted to be here. It was like I was home.
College is a time for growing up and finding what you're passionate about, and for me that always has been my religion.
And what I am is a child of God, and what I am is Catholic, and that's the essence of who I am, and therefore I take that into everything that I do.
Catholics today need to be proud to be Catholic.
I want to be holy.
My faith for me is definitely #1 priority.
The more faith plays into your life, the better your life is, the more enjoyable it is, the more it's worth living.
And I really think that there's nothing more important to know, nothing more important worth studying than our Catholic faith.
Part about being Catholic is challenging yourself to understand the faith you're living. And that's what Catholic Studies allows you to do.
It's a solid program, very solid program.
You just go so in-depth into the Catholic Church and the Catholic faith and what it means to be Catholic.
He begins to understand the will as an intellectual appetite.
Catholic Studies is an interdisciplinary program that focuses on Catholic intellectual tradition, principally in the areas of literature, philosophy, theology, history, and art.
Take an image, if you will. Have you ever seen a stained glass window and the way that the light comes in and refracts into blues and reds and greens and yellows? Well, that's what the Catholic Studies does. It helps a student see the meaning of truth and beauty through biology and physics and psychology and English and theology and philosophy, but all through that vision, all through that lens of their Catholic faith.
Catholic Studies is just a phenomenal degree. It's a great way to answer those deepest questions in your heart.
Catholic Studies is interesting, I think, for people of all kinds of backgrounds, those with a strong faith life, those who are just searching, and those with perhaps none at all.
The Catholic Studies Department caters to wherever you are in your faith.
It's an interdisciplinary program, and that's why it's so complementary with another major. In my case, it's international studies.
I'm majoring in Catholic Studies and Broadcast Journalism.
I'm a double major in philosophy and Catholic studies.
I'm a biochemistry major and Catholic Studies minor.
And my majors are elementary education and Catholic studies.
We currently have students in 40 different fields of double majors at St. Thomas in Catholic Studies. They're going into every conceivable career and vocation.
I think it's absolutely important that I'm integrating my faith into my life and into my career.
We need well-educated Catholic physicians, well-educated Catholic lawyers, teachers, priests, religious. So every aspect of life really needs to be informed by a new generation of young Catholics who really understand the vital tradition of Catholic intellectual life.
My love for the Catholic faith has just grown immensely, and through Catholic studies and just being here at St. Thomas, I feel like I've formed lifelong friends.
The community that the Catholic Studies has is amazing.
To come to a university like St. Thomas and have a program ready for you like Catholic Studies to help you grow in your faith and have people that are saying, you know, this is a good thing. You know, you're not weird because you practice your faith. I mean, it's been 2,000 years of weird people practicing their faith, and a lot of them are pretty cool.
Come on, go in! Come on, go! We're always laughing together. We just have a lot of fun.
College for me was the first time that I ever had a group of friends who understood why my Catholic faith was so important to me.
Our community is the presence of Christ's grace. It really is.
On this page.
The Catholic Studies professors are all very different, but one thing that they all have in common is that they're all very excited to be here and to be teaching, and they're all very devoted to their students, to the class material.
Yeah, I love my professors.
Yeah, how many of you have read C.S. Lewis's The Great Divorce?
Professors are amazing. They always have time for you, and they really care for you, not just as a student, but as a person and your personal decisions. They are wonderful. They're always there for you.
The classes here are challenging.
They are tough classes, but they're so rewarding that you really want to work hard and you really want to try to do it well. If I could describe Catholic Studies in one word, I would say Rome.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love everything about it.
We have a Rome program, which is one of the most important parts of the Catholic Studies experience.
It's one thing to go visit a place as a tourist. It's a totally another thing to go and live somewhere for 4 months.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
It's a great city. It's the center of the church. It's really the heart of the church.
Somebody described it to me once as the hometown of every Catholic.
You just get this profound sense of really being a part of the church, you know, the church universal.
It's the opportunity, I think, to see the church in all of its splendor, the church in all of its universality.
It's a cool experience to see the Pope. I mean, he is the Vicar of Christ. He's the Bishop of Rome.
To have the Catholic faith so visually and materially in front of you was something I'd never experienced before.
It's everywhere you walk, you know. You turn left and there's a church, you turn right and there's a church, you turn left and there's a nun, and you turn right and there's a priest, you know.
It makes so much of what we study come alive because you can realize, yeah, this is where Peter came, this is where Paul came.
So I found that being in Rome has been a real strengthening of my faith.
This has definitely been a life-changing experience. It's fantastic.
I'm so fond of it now. I feel like it's always going to have a place in my heart. It's sort of another home.
One of the most profound things about Catholic studies is that it doesn't just prepare you for a career, it prepares you for a life.
We are not the future of the church, but really we are the church, and you know, we are the hope, and so now's the time to really live that out.
That is ultimately what the Catholic Studies program in Rome and here at the university does, is it provides the opportunity for students to orient their life according to God and according to no other.
Catholic Studies is all about learning the truth, and what could be more exciting than that?
So come here. It's awesome.